everyone. Welcome Moondrop. How you doing tonight? I apologize. I didn't start the music. I just now realized that. We'll get that fixed. And the game swapped. Hey, bye Swayze. What's going on? You know, Moondrop, I'm doing pretty freaking sweet. We had a productive meeting at work today, and I'm all over it. I'm here for it. It was great. I also got like soda and Rolos to stream with tonight, so like it's a pretty good night. I'm easy to please. You're cold. Get yourself a blanket, Moondrop. They're telling us it's a good chance it might snow tonight. Me sucking down my soda is a direct byproduct of me also realizing that I haven't had caffeine all day. And my brain going, yeah, that stuff's pretty good. I'll take some. Tavon, welcome. How you been, Tavon? What's new in the life of Tavon's Pokemon playing? I mean sludge. Been doing alright? Last night you caught a shiny Alpha Abra in Legends Arceus. Man, that's what's up. We could go for one of them right here on this here playthrough. You just subscribe to this channel, dang straight, Tavon, dang straight. 454, we'll welcome it. 46 more. We'll have memberships here up on the channel. We'll have custom emotes and all that. Hey, Cappy, welcome back. Dino was asking if you were in my Discord server for some reason. I told him not that I know of, but that I would extend the invitation next time I saw you. Tavon, do you have a random Pokemon fact for us today? Not that you ever have before, but... You really don't know? Just putting Tavon on the spot, it's fine. I'm pleased to announce that I left my Switch at work overnight. Twice. So like, I left it there Monday night, and because I didn't work Tuesday, I left it there Tuesday night. And when I came back Wednesday, it was still there. It wasn't kite. You'd panic if you did that? Well, I did a little bit, but then I was like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I ain't driving down there to find it. It's like 30 minutes away. I took the approach of, I'll just check the cameras to see who took it. How to switch devices, but you don't have Discord? I'll let Dino know. If you're not here when he gets here. Dino basically had a stream to themselves last night. For at least like a solid 20-ish minutes. You could get it. You'll try to stay awake for the whole stream? Lit. The whole stream has like an hour and 43 minutes left, so that's all I promise these days. Until 10. Because bedtime is kind of amazing sometimes. And this week I am just excessively tired. It happens about once every 3 months, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the seasons changing, but I'll just randomly have like a week or two where it's just like all I want to do is crawl in bed and go to sleep. And then I'll be right as rain for like another 2.5, 3 months. I don't get it. Old No Soul, welcome. 10,304 resets into Tortuga. Hunt on Black 2 on a shiny only file. I have done fossil hunts before, yes. They are not my favorite thing ever. I can only imagine them in Black 2, White 2. I don't think I ever finished my fossil hunt. And it was for Tyrantrum in Legends ZA. I just got sidetracked with other things. But eventually I will be shiny hunting the 4 fossils in Galar. Also, old No Soul, your profile picture is kind of giving off Ojima Yellow vibes. If you've played Yu-Gi-Oh or had Yu-Gi-Oh cards and know what that is. Not an insult by any means, just an observation. And I think it's just the yellowish color mixed with the reddish color. And do I plan on doing one in this game? Plan? No. Open to? Absolutely I am. Open to it. But it would take quite a bit to get me on board with it fully. Just because resets take like 30 seconds in their own right, and then you're adding into it the fact that you have to walk out of the building and then back into the building each time you want to check, I think. I'm not sure if the fossil reset works if you save before you talk to him to get the fossil, or if it runs on drop-off. I'm pretty sure you can run out of the building, run back in, save in front of him, which will cut down time. So it's not so bad. But I would have to look into that. I think I chose Amistar and Ammonite for my fossil, so that's fun. Cappy's creating an account for Discord, right, meow? Right, meow. Okay. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna go wash my hands, because I think my kids' dinner got them all sticky. In Black 2, you can just reset. It takes 40 seconds on average, and you've only managed to get it down to 39 seconds. Understandable. Yeah, sometimes those soft resets are pretty lengthy. What's my team like? My team is listed on the screen right at this very moment. I got a Venusaur, a Fearow, and a Diglett. You hope there's a capybara Pokemon in Winds and Waves. I wouldn't count on it, but there could be. I honestly think a capybara would be saved for a grass type starter. In an Australia region. Allegedly, this game is taking place in either a Greece-like archipelago or Pacific Islands. Pacific Islands? Yeah. Had to remember where my oceans were for a second. That was embarrassing. You think you have done more terraforming than actual building in Pokopia? Absolutely, probably the case. Not time skipping gives you a lot of time, almost level 5 on all towns. I haven't even been to all towns yet. By Swayze, you're Russian. The farthest town I've been to is Vermilion. It's like my third area, I think. In shiny only playthroughs, it does take forever to fill up your team. You evolved your Tepig to Emboar by the second gym. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, we've just barely beat the third gym. But that being said, we are actually cooking through. We have about 80 hours into this playthrough, and we've done 9,000 encounters roughly total. Hey Andrew, welcome. Vaughn, thanks for the luck. So I think that means what? We've averaged like 100 encounters an hour? Is my math right on that? Hey, Shauna. You sent me what you've done in the wasteland. Can't see your iron brick or storage house. Gotta have a house full of storage items. So do you have one of those in each area by Swayze, or do you return to one area to grab all your materials and then go to the area you want to build in? Right now I've been focusing a stupid amount of time into trying to get, I guess, Vermilion City Gym is what I would call this place where Pikachu recharges, and then the SS Anne. I've been trying to get that all built up. You have the farms everywhere, but your storage is in the wasteland. Did you take over Professor Tangro's cave and just fill it with storage? Put a door on it and call it good? Built a custom house, but can't complete because you don't have a window yet. Yeah, that's the hardest part about games like this, is having to play every day just to buy blueprints and obtain blueprints. Capybara would most likely be a water type since they spend a lot of time in the water. I can get behind that. Building is a lot easier once you get Magnemite ability. I believe it. Levitate would be amazing. I wish you could, like, get recipes for things by breaking them and putting them into your inventory. It's like obtaining the item gives you insight in how to make it would be fantastic. So that's a good question, Old No Soul. Yes, Ghastly was my next intended hunt. However, I think I've been requested to go after Snorlax, but I think it could be beneficial to have Ghastly prior to that. The problem is, if I do Ghastly next, that means I have to do Sabrina as the gym leader. that I fight with my team. And I would like to postpone her as much as possible. So, I'm fairly confident I'm going to have to get Snorlax, clap Koga's cheeks, and then go after Ghastly. But not because he's going to be a great catcher, because I'm not really super worried about that. But it will come in handy later, I suppose. It's like, Mean Look won't be super important because I'm saving the Master Ball specifically for the roaming legendary. And who knows? I may just dupe the Master Ball. I don't know. I may trade one from my other profile. We'll see. I have to trade some evolution Pokemon anyways, so I might just trade a Master Ball over from my other profile. Because there ain't no way I'm going to be shiny hunting a Mewtwo or Deoxys and not have a guaranteed way to catch him. In this game, I can't do it. BDSP, maybe. You know, something where it's like 1 in 40, 96 odds. I could get behind that, but too long in this game. Yeah, there's only one roamer in this game that you really need to be concerned with, and that's Entei in the case of my save file. You're gonna donate and make me get the shiny roamer and name it Swayze or Unlucky. Swayze, I fully support that, actually. And not because you started with, I'm gonna donate. But I think naming it Entei Swayze would be fantastic. Well, thanks, Shauna, for popping in. You need to be a part of one shiny somehow, some way. Yeah, maybe when you pop into the stream, I should stop saying like, "Hey, what's up, Swayze?" Because I think I'm letting the game know you're in the audience and you're watching as a viewer. So it's just like, oh, well, now I can't give a shiny. I was gonna, but now I can't. Have a great night, Shauna. I should really follow your leading and go to bed myself, but we got another hour and a half of stream time. Give or take. Wow, I am slacking. I am not getting through these encounters very fast at all. Been focusing too much on unwrapping my Rolos. But let's be honest though, Rolos come in a wrapped package because the company knows that if they don't wrap them, they will be single-handedly responsible for my obesity. So they wrap them as a deterrent, slow me down a little bit. Watch when the wife gets here tonight and you watch a movie, you'll see tomorrow that it shined without you again. Oh yeah. Swayze, what movie you watching tonight? It's a test of will with everybody. You'll never get to pick, to be honest. It's up to her. I've just accepted that my fate is Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. And unless I say hop in loser, we're gonna go see a movie and don't say anything else, I don't get to go to the movie theaters and see a movie. Pretty sure Dino Warrior lives in the same time zone as you because of the gifts he's been sending me in Pokemon Go, so it's like 10:30 for him too. Ah, quite possibly. To be 10 years old and gamble must be so freeing. How you doing, young Cuba? Gonna go lift soon. Hey, there you go. That's something I haven't done in a decade or so. I should probably do that. I think my hesitancy there is the 3 week of constant pain before your body's like, you know what? This torn muscle feeling is actually really freaking fantastic. Like, mentally, I know that that's on the horizon. Like, once you get into it enough, it's just like, yeah, this is great. But it's getting there that sucks. You used to not like working arms, but low-key kind of fun. Working arms is actually my favorite. Bicep curls and things like that. Yeah. I had a buddy in high school that was really, really into lifting weights and kind of hated me a little bit in a you suck kind of way, because he was tall and string beans, so it took a lot for him to put on muscle, but I was more short and stout. So any workout I did just gave me an insane muscle pump, and I looked constantly toned. And he's like, I hate you. You don't have to do much, and it's there. But then I like got a bank job, and then I got fat. So here we are. Leg day is Swayze's favorite. I freaking hate leg day. But like, I'm not one of those people with like really small legs either. So it's not like I look like I'm skipping leg day, but I skip leg day whenever I possibly can. Freaking hate legs. And I think for me, it's just the fact that they are sore for so much longer. Got the update that Crystal was sent today. There we go. You caved and got Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy. We'll judge you for that. But what about Pokemon Box? How's that going? The soreness is the best feeling, though. I live on the second floor and have to chase toddlers around. The soreness for that is no bueno. Even though your job was exercising, essentially, you still gained weight due to your body being so used to that kind of movement. Yeah, because then you like start to eat to feed that movement. really what I need to do is just go on an insane fast and reset my body a little bit. And then start going to the gym. You have a budget set aside for it. You're at like 2.5K, but just can't justify it. I can feel that. Yeah, that's a huge, huge, huge purchase. Okay. There we go. All right, we're at 7:02. I think we can get back on track. You're gonna find it at a random garage sale or thrift store. I'm sorry, By Swayze, but I don't think you're gonna find that at a random garage sale or thrift store until you buy a copy off of eBay. Let you cope first. I think I genuinely do miss lifting weights, though. You finally got your entire living decks in fire red. That's what's up, Fallen. How many hours did that take? Not bad. Pretty decent. Hey, we'll see ya. With my shiny Kadabra, you know the second I get this thing as a Kadabra, it's gonna be an Alakazam. All right, we're focused. We're locked in. We're ready to go. Taking a break for a bit from Fire Red, then you'll be doing a full shiny Living Dex and Leaf Green since it's easier to shiny hunt in. What makes you say that specifically? Like, I'm not going to deny it, but like, why is Leaf Green easier to shiny hunt in? Exactly. Star you with Illuminate? Fair enough. That makes sense. Like, I'm over here like, I can't deny I've had insanely good luck in this game, this playthrough. I probably wouldn't have had it in Fire Red for sure, but... we'll see if Abra makes me sweat a little bit. Maybe Abra's the one that finally makes my encounters go over 8K. Plus the game corner prices are cheaper for the Porygon. Wait, for real? For real? I thought Porygon was still $9.99. Oh shoot, it is! Snap! I wonder why the heck that is. It's because people don't like grinding for coins in both games, so someone changed it in Leaf Green during the launch, and it sold more than Fire Red did. That's wild. But we love it when a Pokemon developer changes the code last minute, especially when it adds mythical Pokemon. They couldn't do that in Fire Red because its coding was already in the final stretch, so that's why the price is different. I don't think I've ever once grinded for coins in either of these games, at least as far as using the machines to do it. I've always either just caught the Pokemon at the Safari Zone, or in the case of Porygon, beaten the Elite Four into smithereens so many times that they just pay me and I buy the coins. And if that doesn't work, usually I'll just missing no glitch a bunch of nuggets. For example, for this one, for this Aber Hunt, I planned and prepared back in the Cerulean City area so that I could infinite gold nugget glitch. And I did do it like 42 times, but I definitely should have done it more. Hey, Daniel. Doing your first ever shiny hunt now on Fire Red for a Charmander. It's a brutal one. Strap in and good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. In the Safari Zone, the worst thing to go for is Chansey because you wasted nearly 15 hours trying to get her with the Lucky Egg and never got it. You got the 1% spawns more than you got the 5% Chansey. Chansey is also a brutal one to find just as a basic Pokemon. They just don't make them how they used to. Yeah, I remember when glitches in games were actually like beneficial to the player, not seeing through the character's skull and having them stretched to an insanely weird Slenderman-like entity. You know it'll be worth it. Yeah, Shiny Abra is pretty legit. Like this hunt's gonna be a cakewalk, really. Even if it takes like 60,000 encounters, it's gonna be okay. You think it was an unknown? You remember the glitch on a Game Boy back in the day your friend used to do where you would get a Pokemon who had the avatar of an old woman when it was in your bag? Oh, that's wild. Oh, Shiny Alakazam is gonna be so worth it. Like, this hunt is gonna be great. Like, I'm doing about 100 every 15 minutes, give or take. It's 83 every 15 minutes, but might as well just round it up to 100. Genghis Oten, welcome. Nope. Tradable. Enabled. It is the digital version of the Nintendo Switch 2. We got Leaf Green, Fire Red on the Switch 2. Doing pretty great. Love the name, by the way. Pokopia is freaking sweet, sick, love it. Very much deserving of its rating. You got all of those mysterious relics last night? Ah, so you were able to get the Mew, eh? Rosemary's, welcome. This game cost like $19.99 USD. So like 20 bucks for a legitimate Pokemon experience, like that comes with Deoxys, Ho-Oh, Lugia already on it. Sign me up. I'll take 3. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Pricing not bad at all. Like, I would have paid 20 bucks just to have the Deoxys add-on, honestly. Because now I can get a shiny Deoxys legitimately in all 3 forms. Well, I guess 4 forms, but yeah. I think to get normal form, you technically had to port it to like Diamond Pearl or something of that nature to get normal. You're in the middle of shiny hunting Lugia in Fire Red? Nice. 105 encounters right now, but you needed a major break from it. Understandable. Shiny hunting in these games is not easy, but luckily that shiny is a very obvious one. Somebody was saying that they have terrible shinies the other day. Like, I actually think Lugia and Ho-Oh shinies are pretty good considering. You're Brazilian and your English is bad. Now you watch me for live for learning more? Well, I'll do my best then to speak English good. You know, it actually kind of is astounding how many people from Brazil that have popped into the stream recently. Like, I'm here for it, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. You've been playing Fire Red the entire month it's been out? Same. Well, and Leaf Green, of course, but, you know, kind of the same thing. It's awesome they brought them out for the Switch. You're hyped that Emerald and Ruby will come out too? Man, that's actually the reason why I full sent and bought both of these games. Is I figured if they were willing to do Fire Red and Leaf Green, there is no way on this green earth that they are not going to cash in on Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And when they do, we will have yet another Deoxys hunt and hopefully a legitimate way to get a Jirachi again. And I'm fairly confident that is the reason why we didn't get Pokemon Coliseum on Nintendo's Switch Online. I think they're releasing it as a physical remake of the game. And it's going to be great if they find a way to do the bonus disc Jirachi again, of sorts. Like, I shiny hunted that bonus disc Jirachi. It was a freaking nightmare, but we found it. And I'm so glad that that part is over. So glad, in fact, that I might actually consider doing it again. Germ Catcher, welcome. Shiny Porygon in this run? Not likely. Possible, but definitely not likely. Especially given its price point and expensiveness, I would definitely have to do the mail duplication glitch to get enough fundage to even purchase one of them after my Abra hunt's done. And I just don't think that I want to spend that much time hunting Porygon. Hey, I'm not dissing it. I'm not disagreeing either. Porygon's pretty sweet, but not sweet enough to hunt in this game. Shiny Porygon is totally a Scarlet Violet type hunt. In fact, I did that. I have multiple shiny Porygon. You were really hoping they'd release Gen 3 on the 3DS Virtual Console, but they never did? Yeah. That would have been tight. What's my best Pokemon? Like, of all time? Or in this run? Because, like, right now it's Venusaur all the way. Like, my best shiny Pokemon, probably Jirachi's definitely going to be, like, the most rare and proud shiny. My favorite shiny is Aegislash. Favorite Pokemon, Swampert. But yeah, for this run, Venusaur is definitely the strongest, but Fearow has saved my bacon several times, so I can't knock it. In terms of, like, type advantage, sure, I can agree with that, Daniel. Gengar is your GOAT. A good choice. Now, is that due to its ghost type or poison typing? Aside from it just being spoopy funny boy. Gengar is awesome. He looks cool. Looks super cool. Yeah, especially in this generation, Fallen, like Gen 3 eggs took so long to hunt and to hatch. I was hatching some with, for my Fire Red playthrough, with the Slugma in my team, with the Flame Body, and it was still taking forever. And generating them too, oh my gosh. That blue rescue team made you hate him for a while. Gengar's like my favorite poison type Pokemon. Followed by Scolipede and Toxapex. That last hunt that you completed was Ghastly and Crystal. Oh yeah, the shadows in that sprite are pretty freaking sweet. Was that in the burned tower that you hunted that Ghastly? Bellsprout Tower at night. Ah, yes. That makes sense. I always forget that you can catch a Ghastly in Sprout Tower. Shiny Haunter and Shiny Gengar is mid. It's too bad they couldn't have the sweet, ghostly, white shiny that Mega Gengar had for a little bit. Flame Body, and Magma Armor doesn't work in Fire Red and Leaf Green, to be honest. Oh. Maybe... I was going to say maybe it's not supposed to, but I think it works in Ruby and Sapphire. Hey, Cashier. It's been up and down, Cashier. Shiny Rayquaza is one of the best. I do have to agree. I think Aegislash's shiny is pretty freaking sweet, and then Obstagoon. Mega Gengar shiny is fantastic. It takes between 300 to 1,000 steps to hatch eggs in Fire Red Leaf Green. Yep, and it works in Ruby and Sapphire, just doesn't work in Fire Red Leaf Green. That is crazy. You always wanted a shiny Mega Gengar? It would be so great if Mega Evolutions didn't devolve at the end of the battle, and you could just keep that in your party at all times. Victor, how you doing? Is that the Cheshire Cat in your PFP, or like a Five Nights at Freddy thing going on? Best place to grind steps is Cycling Road. Absolutely it is. Super easy to count steps that way. Or not just count them, but, you know, just get them. Although I do have to wonder, is cycling up Cycle Road as fast as walking at the very least? Because, like, that's one of the major concerns I would have with Cycling Road, is you're constantly being propelled downhill, but it takes so long to get back up the hill. Unless, of course, we're just, like, flying to Celadon, then I think over time that would even out, for sure. I like the Pokemon Pocket that they just came out with. I don't like spend a whole lot of time on there because I don't see the point in dumping money to buy digital packs of cards, you know, aside from the fact that you can't find them IRL anymore, it seems. But I do have quite a bit of the TGC. And I do know how to play the game, but I haven't, like, participated in any tournaments or anything like that, because I'm not, like, stellar at it, but... I had a pretty sweet Dark Fairy deck at one point. And I think I still have that deck somewhere. And for whatever reason, I have a Gengar that's Dark type. And so that's in there. For sure. You just open your dailies on the TCG app. Turn Mega Gengar in Dark type. Takes about 28 to 36 seconds to get up by the 6 bikers. Not bad. Lucas, do I hunt shiny Pokemon with a specific nature? Absolutely not. If it shines, I don't care what nature it is. I do not have time to nature shiny hunt in this game. But if I was to be playing Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield, I would absolutely shiny hunt natures. But I would do that by guaranteeing the nature I wanted before I started hunting. Gengar and the Cheshire Cat both turn invisible, have pointed ears, and a big smile. Decent amount in common, I would say. Shinies normally have bad nature. It's just our lot in life, honestly. Gourgeist and Annihilate is a crazy combo. Do explain. The craziest thing about this playthrough that I've done for the shiny only run is just how much it's made me want to go through and do a Sapphire shiny only run. but I don't know how quickly I would make it past even Rustboro. Or, not Odale, Petalburg. I probably would take forever just getting past Petalburg. Because naturally I'd have to shiny hunt Mudkip, right? Shiny hunt Mudkip, a must. And then I would want a shiny Lotad, because Lotad's freaking sweet. And I know it's double dipping in the type pool, but it is also a grass type, so that's cool. But then I would want to shiny hunt a Ralts, because Ralts has a pretty freaking sweet shiny, if I'm allowed to say so. But then at some point, I would need something that can take out Sceptile. So, like, I would also probably have to shiny hunt a bug type of some kind. But then again, Shroomish is also pretty sweet. So, you know, I could see myself shiny hunting that too. Like, there's just so much in that game that I'd be like, you know what? I'm so down to shiny hunt this. Let's do it. And so I would never get anywhere. The shiny is coming. You know, I kind of feel like, I feel that. I kind of feel it. Trick or Treat turns a Pokemon into a ghost type. Have Screech, Focus Energy, Bulk Up, and Rage Fist on Annihilate. It 1 or 2 taps most Megas. Oh, gotcha. I dig it. That's a solid setup. Not lying about having a shiny Ghastly. Name Chesh, by the way. The fact that a person with Gengar and Cheshire Cat PFPs both joined is kind of really freaking you out. Ah, nice PFP. I don't know if, is that actually like straight up the Cheshire Cat? Because like, I was just throwing that out there because I can't see the PFP. I don't even know where that chat came from. It says it came from a YouTube short. Is it on the Brasscoin channel by chance? What the heck? There it is. Go to channel. I want to see it. Oh shoot, I think it might actually be. Far out. No worries. The green eyes are iconic. And that's kind of what made me just like go to that. It's like, hey, that's probably the Cheshire Cat. But like, I honestly haven't seen like anything Alice in Wonderland at all, so I'm a little bit unknowledgeable. I mean, I feel like I have at some point. It's just something that, like the Wizard of Oz, I've never really fully paid attention to because I have no class. We're climbing on up there. Guys, we're 43, just a small 43 subscribers away from 500. And with 500 subs comes the ability for channel memberships and custom emojis and all of that stuff. It's a step in the right direction. It's a step towards telling YouTube to pay us money for the ads that it's going to play on my live streams, whether I like it or not. Amy Rose, welcome. Goodness. My neighbors are up there trying to wake up my kid. First stream to make you change your PFP to prove something. Never doubted you for a second, honestly. I kind of low-key hope that this Abra takes long enough that we reach 500 subscribers before I find it, just because I think that'd be funny. Because, like, I really want to set up something fun for Snorlax. What do you mean by adding a sub notification? Like, so-and-so just subscribed? I know I want to do a member notification that has something to do with Snorlax. That's why I want this to take until we get there. Because knowing my luck, if we start hunting Snorlax before we get there, I'll be done long before we get there. But to answer your question, it is already in effect now. As long as the user has their subscriptions not hidden, it will ping an alert in the system. Hey, Marcus. Your new phone had YouTube notifications turned off. Shame, shame. What kind of new phone you got, Marcus? Is it the iPhone 17? Google Pixel. I mean, alright. I'm not gonna shame you for that one. I've actually never seen a Google Pixel, so I don't even know. Supposedly it's got an amazing camera. Is its camera like fire? Moral of the story is you didn't say Samsung, so we're okay. We throw a light Samsung shade here. Not that I think iPhone is better. I just don't like Samsungs. ZA and the newer Pokemon games are literally giving shinies away. That they are. Trying to get the last 3 Pokemon from the DLC Legendary or Mythical. It's like Swords and Keldeo. Oh, okay. Wait, the Swords of Justice are in the DLC for ZA? What do y'all think the prize in Pokemon Home is going to be for completing the ZA Pokedex? Oh, well, hopefully that one wasn't the shiny because its nickname is A now. Do you think we're going to get a shiny Hoopa out of the deal? Because that would be so fire. I bet we're going to get a shiny Deoxys, though. Which would also be fire. I still need to get around to completing ZA. Like, I was shiny hunting in that when this came out. So, well, realistically, I was gearing up for BDSP. I just hate the DLC so much in ZA I stopped playing. Like, I can't right now. Like, this is so stupid. But I never let it get to the point where I could, like, shiny hunt with a charm and actually go hard at it. Like, I think I had just barely gotten the shiny charm when ZA came out, or when the DLC for ZA came out. And then I was just like, I'm done. Like, I can't with this game right now. It's a challenge not to find shiny in the new games. Yeah. Do a no shiny scene challenge. Yeah, I think I found a shiny on my very first playthrough without looking for it. To put it into perspective, for Scarlet and Violet, I completed a shiny-only playthrough in the time that it took me to catch Diglett on this game. Like, yeah, maybe it's hard to find the first shiny of the run, But after you find the first, in like half the area opens up to you. Cake. How long was the Diglett hunt? I feel like the Diglett hunt was approaching 40 hours. I think it had like just barely hit 40 hours. I remember thinking, wow, this has been like an entire work week on this Diglett. Oh, yeah, I'm out of purchasing power here. What's the number going to be on this hunt? That is a fantastic question, Marcus. I'm thinking it's got a possibility to hit at least 6 digits. 6? Sorry, I meant 5. 24. Quite possibly. All right, what do we got? It has Heatran, Volcanion, Meloetta. Oh, for real? For real? Like, I can shiny hunt Meloetta? Whoa. Are those legendaries shiny huntable, though? Oh, and to answer like a numerical value for the Diglett hunt, 4,095 encounters. 6 Digletts would be kind of funny, but also sad at the same time. If I get the shiny Abra, will I act like I show speed for a minute? Probably not. But that's because I have no idea how I show speed would react to that. I haven't seen a lot of their stuff. But I do know that he is a complete and total meme in like the absolute most respectful way that can be applied. Because he's literally gotten to go and do like everything a person could ever want to do, it seems like. He's like speed running bucket list challenges and stuff at this point. You're guessing not? They cranked up the shiny lock in newer games. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Cause like, it seems like most of the legendaries in the DLCs are shiny locked. For example, Scarlet and Violet were most definitely shiny locked. Is the new generation brought up wrong? Not necessarily. Depends on what you mean by that, I guess, but I would say not inherently. Meloetta is shiny locked. You don't know about the rest, though. If one is, they probably all are. But realistically, there are some that can be hunted, from what I've heard. Yeah, first generation to introduce shiny locks. Shame on them. Shame on them all. There's a couple that can be hunted. Yeah, I've heard rumors of it. I haven't even played the DLC, so I don't even really... It's like, no. Even if they could be hunted there, I doubt there's one that couldn't be hunted elsewhere that I would rather hunt it at. And like, I thought that the model for Sword and Shield was beautiful, you know? Here's this DLC that you can buy. By the way, because you bought this, you can literally shiny hunt any of the legendaries that appear in this DLC. Knock yourself out. That's the way to do it. Like, that's the way to guarantee that people are going to buy your DLC. I'll be able to shiny hunt the legendaries that appear in it. It's fantastic. And then I feel like they did the same thing with Scarlet and Violet, and they said that the legendaries would be available, but they failed to mention, oh, by the way, we're shiny locking all of them. So like, I feel like they got a crap ton of sales in their DLC, and then nobody was able to shiny hunt, and it pissed people off. Got Giratina on the first try. Solid work. This is one of my favorite songs on this playlist. You really wanted to shiny hunt Zekrom? Yeah. Zekrom's freaking sweet. Its tail glows green, nuclear looking energy. One of the coolest shinies ever. Before the desaturation. The great desaturation of 2014. It was actually probably 2015, but you know. No, 2014. It's fitting because you got Giratina in Pokemon Platinum when he was a kid. In like 2022, I shiny hunted Giratina on the DS while I was at work. It took like 453 encounters. SV made you mad because they could have... They said they would have Legendary, and it was the first DLC you could buy because you finally had money. And then they're like, JK, we're shiny locking them. Hey, Wiss, welcome, welcome. I just really realized that the picture is a Psyduck face down in the dirt for the album artwork. You're not Wiss. Now you're evil and your name shall be See you. I think the most diabolical part of that name, Wiss, is the fact that I can't pronounce what it says. You got it first time, used the Master Ball and thought your game broke, so you asked about it and nearly grabbed yourself because you've got it first try. Giratina always shines for me. It's pretty dope. Hey, Marcus, we'll catch you later. I'm like 14 minutes from signing off myself. Give or take. I got an episode of an anime to watch, and then a bed to crash in. Alright, Fallen. We'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in and enjoying the stream. We'll see you tomorrow. gosh dang it. One-inch Punisher. How you doing? All right, let's check these and the Pokemon Center sign literally just said heal. Okay, the more you know. We'll check these and then end the stream for the night. I can't remember if I already checked this box, so if I did, I'm checking them again. All right. Well, no shiny today. We're finishing off at 2490 encounters. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time, 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time.